sometime down. Okay. To understand that, supreme consciousness, universal consciousness is called Brahman. It's just one without boundaries, which is always there, which was ever there. And we are spark of it. That means we are Atman. So really we are Brahman, we are God, we are all gods. Don't look at the words, the essence, because we are co-creator of our destiny. We are not victims, we are co-creator. That means we contribute and we choose our destiny. But we don't see our purity because we are covered up with three bodies, which is gross body, astral body, and causal body. Okay? Or five covering or shits are food shit, annamaya, energy, pranamaya, mind, manomaya, vijnana means intellect, and consciousness. So five shits or five layers or three bodies cover us up, and then we get further attached to things and people and imaginary belonging to religion, this, that, all the identity. So really all this cover us up. So the purpose of Raja Yoga is to take us to the source. So first two steps of Raja Yoga is Yama and Niyama. There are 10 commandments of yoga. 5 yamas is to remove animal qualities. Okay, and 5 niyamas to cultivate positive qualities. It's all in the books and many of you studied. Yama is ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya. Aparigraha means non-violence, truth, non-greediness, that kind of thing. Shaucha means purifying. Shaucha, tapas, santosa, swadhyaya, ishwar, pranidhan. That means first you get in a harmony with the nature, harmony with life. Also means sleep early, wake up early, follow the animal instinct. Then we are in harmony. But we have greater faculty than animals. So beyond, once you are free from worldly concern, survival, pleasure and greed, then we go into exploration. And the first thing we explore is our physical being, which is our external being, and that is where yoga positions come in. Yoga position gets you in rhythm with your physical body. But also prana or energy. So body doesn't work itself, but works with energy. So yoga position and breathing gets you in rhythm with your body. When you go further, then you control your senses from sense objects and concentration. That takes you further into depth. And concentration leads you into meditation, and samadhi takes you to the inner source. And ultimately, when we transcend the mind, we experience the reality. Okay. So Raja Yoga uses yama, niyama, asana for exercise, pranayam for breathing, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, pratyahara means control of senses, dharana, samadhi, to take you in this direction. Okay. Other aspect I want to bring out, animals are happier than us, but who is more evolved, animals or us? We are more evolved, right? Why? Then why are we suffering? Animals don't suffer.
Expectations.
Okay, so the point I'm just trying to big question, but animals are in rhythm with nature. Okay. So we have to be in rhythm with nature. How can we be in rhythm with nature? Annamaya kosha means a gross matter is universal gross matter. We are not separate. Energy is universal energy, not only us. And mind is universal mind. So animals are subject to nature because their body, energy and mind follows the nature. And this is called instinct. Because of instinct they are blissful and they don't suffer. What do we have that is different than animals from this?
Self-will.
Intellect and consciousness. Intellect means buddhi What is the difference between mind and intellect? See, if these things become clear, it becomes easy to meditate. Okay, this is such a big topic and I want to save time. Mind perceives. Our body is the field within which energy functions. Sense organs receives the information, mind registers it like camera and tells the motor organs to work. Okay. That is all the function. And animal are at that level, so they don't suffer because their mind tells them what to do. Okay. So they are in rhythm with nature. They don't eat what they should not eat. They don't worry. They don't store. They don't worry about public opinion. You know, they don't worry about storing the things. They don't worry about getting all kind of fashionable clothes. That's just okay. So they're happy. We have two faculties. One is intellect. That could be misuse, and we can become worse than animals. Misuse intellect is we choose, like something smells good and tastes good, I eat. Animals don't do that. Okay, so but if buddhi used properly, it chooses the direction in life. Direction in life is I want to be happy. Right? So what to do for happiness? So choosing that direction is called buddhi. Again, buddhi can be purified. You know, I have written the books, but it's just it's subject you have to hear from different angles. But simplified ways, intellect at lower level, which is lethargic level, is tamasic buddhi. That is like animals. So people who are on the street, some of them are mentally sick or retarded, they are happy because they're at animal level. Right? They don't use their intellect. They're happy, blissful with whatever comes. But that is not a good sign. Then next stage comes restlessness. I want to get ahead. So the intellect that gets you freedom, more money, more comfort, more this. That is Rajasic state. And then you enjoy the world and find contentment and find there is no happiness in the world. Then you search in this direction is called Sattvic Buddhi. Also we have a consciousness with which we can experience bliss. Animals experience only happiness, they don't experience bliss. See, this is the difference. For understanding this, we can meditate. A simple meditation I want to give you. Okay. So sit comfortably. Any position would be fine. Generally, ideally, you keep the spine erect. But right now, don't worry. Assume the Gnana Mudra. Gnana Mudra is touching this first finger with the thumb. It's called Gnana Mudra. Explanation is, we are made of 5 elements. Earth, earth, water, fire, air and space. So we are lacking air and space. In the Kundalini centers within the body, earth is the base of the spine, water is pelvic center, fire is Manipura, so the first 3 center. Air and space are here. So connecting those things. Or looking from the chart, first finger is gross matter, second finger is energy, third one is mind. So these 3 fingers represents animal instinct, and we have intellect and consciousness, we connect so that we go inward. So just close the eyes, hold the mudra, and simplest meditation is not doing anything. Simply observe the breath. Try not to control the breath. Recognize, observe as is. Do nothing and be like animals. allowing the nature to take care of our gross matter, energy matter and mind. Let the intellect relax. With consciousness only observe. The interference come in meditation is our intellect, thinking and analyzing. So be like animals, don't think, don't analyze, simply observe. Observe that I am not the doer. Nature does everything. Annam vai Brahman dhimahi. Gross matter of universe and my gross matter is identical. Pranam vai Brahman dhimahi. Manasam vai Brahman dhimahi. I leave these three alone and they balance themselves. Because of our intellect, it interferes with the process. So first starting point for meditation is doing nothing, trying nothing, and if any thought comes, bring it back to the breath and surrender to nature. Because intellect and consciousness are separated by Gnana Mudra. What will happen if you practice regularly? Since you don't interfere, body will be left alone. You would be able to listen to the body. You will be able to listen to your energy, your senses, and your mind, which doesn't think or judge, would do appropriate thing. And all these three factors take care of themselves, just like body and energy digests the food without our thinking, beats the heart without our thinking, respiration takes place, digestion takes place, healing takes place, everything takes place. This is called total rest. This is the first stage of meditation, deep relaxation. Deep relaxation is not just lying down, but surrendering energy and mind and let them do their job. Remain only as an observer. Instead of using many techniques of meditation, going from meditation teacher to meditation teacher, trying different techniques, start this first technique is observe the breath, leave the body, senses and mind alone, and that will settle you down. Because there is no thinking, no judging, no analyzing. Deep relaxation will take place at physical level, mental level, and emotional level. All the stress comes from the mind, thinking, analyzing. When you let go, even you can try in any position doing anything, you just don't get your intellect involved and enjoy life and freedom. Next step comes when you advance enough to utilize intellect for higher thinking. Higher thinking after we have become free from these three basic coverings. Om chant one time. Take a deep breath. And stay with that experience. just understand this aspect, difference between mind and intellect, and you just live your body, senses and mind alone. You will experience the instinctive aspect. Then what do we do with other two faculties? We cultivate intuition, and that intuition is used for knowing who am I. Animals cannot know who they are. We produce, with intellect, we produce strong likes and dislikes. Animals don't have strong likes and dislikes. They just survive. Because of these strong likes and dislikes, we produce sanskara or impressions. And these impressions or sanskaras bind us. So meditation is not just quieting the mind, but removing deep sanskaras and conditioning. This sanskara could be anger, resentment, smoking, drinking, drug addiction. All these are sanskaras. So we free ourselves from that. Animals do, they don't produce sanskara, cause and effect, and they are free. We have cause and effect and sanskaras. Okay. So I'm just giving in a simplified form. If you understand that, then if you want to improve yourself, don't just control your mind, don't do physical discipline, but remove the deep impression. And in this book I have shown many techniques. Meditation is one of them, and many other techniques like biofeedback, hypnosis, and all other things you can use.